leader. It's time for Big Board Sports with Eric Sullivan.
All right, week 7 of the high school football season. We've got Marshall at Longview, Ennis, White House, Brook Hill at Grace, and All Saints at TK Gorman. All very, very huge games, but over at Rose Stadium, it's very big as well. District showdown between John Tyler and Lufkin. Back to Rose Stadium we go live to our Jeff Schaffer. And Jeff, when you look at the numbers, the stats, win-losses, pretty even Steven between the Lions and the Panthers.
Eric, it does seem to be a pretty great matchup today between Lufkin and John Tyler. And, of course, a huge matchup with this being in the loaded District 16 5A. Now, these two teams played last year as well, and Lufkin with a pretty impressive win over John Tyler last year. Now, of course, that game was not a district contest like it is this year. Now, I'm joined by Travis Yoesting from the Tyler Morton Telegraph and ETFinalScore.com. Travis, you cover this John Tyler team, obviously, week in, week out. You saw that game last year between Lufkin and JT. What do you think? How do you think this year's game maybe going to play out a little differently than last year's?
The main thing for John Tyler this year is their offensive line. The way they've been playing, the way they've been running the ball, they've been able to control the line of scrimmage. And against Lufkin last year, that was a big, struggle for them. And I think that'll be the difference this year.
You mentioned the running game, and we talked to Jeremy Wilson, their star running back, earlier this week. He's added a different dimension to this John Tyler offense, hasn't he, this season?
He really has. And in the past years, John Tyler's relied on their quarterbacks to run the ball. Giovanni McCoster led the team in rushing last year. But, Jeremy Wilson, the way he's running, he's had over 400 yards in the last 3 games alone.
Now, we talked to Coach Holmes earlier today about kind of what's changed these last couple of weeks. After that loss to Lee, John Tyler's really dominated their last 2 games. What have you seen from this team that's changed these last couple wins?
It's been everywhere. It's been on all phases, especially on defense. The way they held White House to only 17 points and, shut down Lindale for most of the game. And, it's just all phases. They're all playing well together, and they're going to look forward to doing that against Lufkin.
In your opinion, what's the key to tonight's game?
Again, it's going to be kind of the line play of both teams. Lufkin has a pretty good defensive line, and as long as John Tyler can control the line of scrimmage on offense and run the ball effectively, I think they have a good shot.
All right, Travis, thanks so much as always for the time. So you can check out Travis's stuff, of course, online, ETFinalScore.com, and in the Tyler Morning Telegraph. And we'll have plenty more on this Lufkin and John Tyler game throughout the evening at 10 o'clock, then at 11 on the ETFinalScore.com football show. Eric, an exciting one here tonight between the Pack and Cujo. Can't wait for this one to get going.
All right, Jeff, we'll, of course, keep up with you guys on Twitter as well. That's the way to go. And, of course, tonight at 11 o'clock, CW, Cable Channel 5, ET Final Score Football Show, 30 minutes of highlights and everything associated with Week 7.